Hello, my fierce art family. Welcome back to another Art Therapy Thursday, wherein every Thursday I do just anything and everything art related that is just like a therapy for us. On my first ever Art Therapy Thursday, I rearranged my Daniel Smith watercolors and then I find out which ones I have, and then I put them on this box. This is 3D printed, and I put it there. And if you wanted to know more of the story, you can go ahead and check out that live video. And I did another second live video because I wasn't able to swatch all of them. Then I swatched this entire part right here, all of these yellows, reds, and blues, and then the earth tones that I have for Daniel Smith. And for today, I am going to finish the swatches, and I am going to swatch this part right here, which is my Primatek Daniel Smith watercolors, and then the Luminescent Daniel Smith watercolors, which will be on this part of my swatch sheet. So without further ado, let's get started. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Elizabeth, and on my art YouTube channel, I do a lot of watercolor sets, watercolor hauls, and other art materials such as pens, pencils, mechanical pencils, and just everything related to art. But today, my task is to finish swatching my Daniel Smith watercolors, so I finally have my swatch sheet ready, and then I can refer to this every time I paint, and I can also finish my inventory of which Daniel Smith watercolors do I have and which ones are missing or which ones I would need to add to my collection. So I'm going to grab this part and just put it here so it will be easy for me to swatch these colors over here. And by the way, this color mixing chart right here is for all of my watercolor sticks. This is 7 watercolor sticks that I have from Daniel Smith are all in there. Yes, and then this one is just a sample of 6 of the greens that I have on my collection, my favorites. And I just created some trees there just to see how it will look. And then I have a color reel of some of the colors that also I have, of course, on my collection. And now we do the swatches. I am going to use this Tintoretto 1337 Synthetic Oval from Italy in size number 8. And this one I got it from 𝘎𝑐𝑽𝑎. And then our paper, once again, is the 1264 Fabriano. It's a watercolor paper, and it is an A4 size with 300 grams. All right, so first one that I have right here is Rhodonite Genuine. So I do not pre-wet the watercolors when I swatch them because I really wanted to see how much water do I need to put, or if it's easy to reactivate or whatnot. What I noticed about my Rhodonite, since I finished an entire tube of this one, and these are the last of it, is that it becomes very, very hard, like rock hard. And so since these are Primateks, all of them are genuine. So the pigment is of course, genuine Rhodonite, according to Daniel Smith. So it's a beautiful pink color. And this one has excellent on the light fast rating according to the Daniel Smith site, transparent and low staining. It is also non-granulating. So this one is available on 5 ml tubes and also 15 ml. Not available open stock on pens or on watercolor sticks. So this is said to be made from jewelry quality stone, versatile rose pink, It's wonderful for portraits, landscapes also. Sorry about the change in lighting because now it's very dark in autumn here in Sweden. So I gotta improvise. All right, but the next one that we have right here is one of my favorite Daniel Smith watercolors, not just on the Primatek line, but on all of it. And this is the Amethyst Genuine, which has genuine amethyst pigment. According to Daniel Smith, it's a very pretty color, and this is excellent on the light fast rating, semi-transparent, low staining, but granulating. And this one has like that shimmery micro fine, it's like a real amethyst stone. Very pretty. Amethyst Genuine is a rich, true purple. It's almost black in mass tone and capable of infinite gradation. Although it is a granulating color, it can also make lovely clear washes with just the barest hint of sparkle from the crushed gemstones. The next one is Sodalite Genuine. This is very popular and a lot of artists' favorite. And this has excellent on the light fast rating, semi-transparent, low staining, and granulating. And the granulation of this one is really beautiful, mostly used for painting stones, beautiful on landscapes. Sodalite with distinctive deep blue color is one of the components of lapis lazuli and very rare. The Daniel Smith Sodalite is the finest quality and deepest blue that comes from Greenland and the flanks of Italy's Mount Vesuvius. This next one is one of the most expensive pigments and also, of course, very expensive in Daniel Smith line. This is lapis lazuli. And lapis lazuli has excellent on the light fast rating according to Daniel Smith. It's transparent and non-staining. And it says to be granulating. So lapis lazuli has been prized for its beauty, its mystical properties, and its perfection as a pigment. Ancient civilizations believed that the veins of glittering pyrite found in lapis were actual gold, driving up its value. So lapis lazuli were mined in the mountains of South America, and this gem quality pigment is subtle blue-gray with a classic color that is light reflective due to the irregular and angular shape of the pigment particles. Daniel Smith's genuine lapis lazuli is at least 80% pure gem pigment suspended in a natural binder. The issue that I have with this lapis lazuli is that it is very weak. It almost doesn't show up when you do a painting. And of course, it's very, very expensive. This is only available on a 15 ml tube. So it's gonna be very difficult to paint with just this one. The next one that we are swatching for today is Mayan Blue Genuine. And like rhodonite, I noticed that this one dries so hard as a rock. So Mayan Blue Genuine has, of course, Mayan Blue Genuine pigment. But this, they just put very good on the light fast rating. This is transparent, low staining, and granulating. Mayan Blue Genuine is one of Daniel Smith's Primatek color, which is gorgeous green tinged indigo. But long ago, it is adorned the murals and sculpture of the Mayan people and was featured in their rites and rituals. Next one, another favorite, is Amazonite Genuine. Genuine Amazonite pigment. This one has excellent light fast rating, transparent and non-staining, but granulating. This reminds me of a Tiffany blue. It's really pretty. Daniel Smith got theirs from Brazil. It is a strong, pure color that is completely transparent, non-staining, and lifts easily for maximum versatility. If you mix this Amazonite with some reds, it will create a beautiful violets. The next color that I have right here is a Fuchsite Genuine with genuine Fuchsite pigment. This one has excellent on the light fast rating, transparent, non-staining, and non-granulating. Daniel Smith claims that this is made from pure Fuchsite, a mineral with mica-like characteristics. So this color creates a luminous pearly green shimmer, and that is really evident. This is so stunning because I like shimmering colors. It has soft, subtle with pearly green shimmer, and Fuchsite from Primatek is luminous and elegant. Fuchsite is a Russian mineral, transparent mineral color, which is great for layering delicate green to add luster and dimension to paintings. You can also try glazing this over a strong green. For our next color, I have here Genuine Diopside. It's excellent on the light fast rating, transparent, low staining, and granulating. So Diopside Genuine is a rich gemstone green and also known as a Russian emerald. The mineral is usually seen in fine jewelry. This next one of my favorites, Jadeite Genuine, made out of genuine jadeite. And this one has excellent light fast rating, semi-transparent, non-staining, and granulating. So this is made of more strongly colored of the two minerals known as jade, and the other is nephrite. It's a beautiful deep dark green. Another favorite is serpentine genuine, with genuine serpentine pigment, which has excellent light fast rating, semi-transparent, non-staining, and granulating. So this pigment is from down under. It's from Australia. It's a green color serpentine, which is from stitch-tite, a soft stone used cross-culturally for carving amulets used to ward off harm. Just so nice. Beautiful for landscape paintings. So I both have these two colors, the Jada Genuine and Serpentine Genuine, here on my trees, right there. Even the next one, the Green Appetite Genuine. So that's the difference of the three. And yes, as I mentioned, we have a Green Appetite Genuine. Another favorite. I like these greens. I like this convenience greens. This one has excellent underlight fast rating, semi-transparent, low staining, and granulating. This one is very pigmented. So we can create fresh yellow, green to deep olive with this color. Hematite, burnt scarlet, genuine. What happened? I'm getting nothing. So I tried to scrape off the top layer of camera. Let's see if it's gonna work. Oh, there. Oh my goodness. I have to scrape off the top layer there. There's something that accumulated at the top. Alright, so there you go. Hematite burnt scarlet. This has excellent underlight fast rating, semi-transparent, low staining, and granulating. So the hematite stones are crushed and milled to a fine pigment to create a dramatic reddish brown color with a maximum granulation. So this is used to add texture to a painting. We will see once this one dries down. And right here is Sedona Genuine. And Sedona Genuine, of course, have natural iron oxides. Excellent on the light fast rating, semi-transparent, non-staining, and granulating. Sedona has ignited the imagination of every creative spirit, fortunate enough to feel its dazzle, according to Daniel Smith. This ethereal red connects us to the people who were first mesmerized by the region 11,000 years ago. So this was from the Sedona rocks, from the Arizona desert. I have an empty space here, so I can put another Primatek watercolor. This time, I am going to swatch 𝘾𝙀 𝘾𝙀. So, this genuine 𝘾𝙀 has excellent light fast rating, semi-transparent, low staining, and granulating. It's ground from a scarlet streaked mineral from the hills of Italy. 𝘾𝙀 𝘾𝙀 is rich, versatile Primatek watercolor, which is a deep, ruddy violet. So it's, when you add water, it produces a lovely violet-brown granulation with a carmine tone. Next is Tiger's Eye Genuine. Excellent light fast, transparent, non-staining, and of course granulating. And Tiger's Eye Genuine is made from a brownish gold stone with rippling bands of light that remind you of cat's eye. The gemstone, a member of the quartz family, is geologically stained with dark iron oxide, creating the distinctive bands and markings called the 𝘎𝑐𝑡𝑜yant effect. We are swatching 𝘾𝙀 𝘾𝙀. Artist favorite Primatek, because we can mix this with other colors and achieve beautiful granulating effects. It is excellent in light fast rating, transparent, low staining, and of course granulating. Hematite is ground from a heavy silvery black mineral rich in iron. In a thick wash, the heavier iron particles settle, creating bold granulation. Now we are swatching 𝘾𝙀 Violet. Excellent and light fast rating, semi-transparent, low staining, once again granulating. Hematite stones take on different forms. So this one is more of a rich and shadowy violet with a pattern of deep granulation. So this one is usually used for painting landscapes, natural stones, driftwood, tree bark, and rocky cliffs. They come alive with the texture and the drama that this 𝘾𝙆 violet can add to the painting. Next, we have a 𝘻𝙬𝙀 Genuine. Excellent light fast, transparent, non-staining, and granulating. It's a wonderful neutral cocoa brown. Reminds me of coffee. So I paint with coffee granules sometimes from instant coffee, and this is how the color usually is. 𝘻𝙬𝙀 Genuine is named for the mineral collectors who discovered it in San Diego County in 1912. This 𝘻𝙬𝙀 Genuine displays beautiful granulation and lets down from a dark chocolatey brown to a soft cafe au lait. Last but not the least, I have Genuine Black Tourmaline with excellence on the light fast fading, transparent, non-staining, and granulating like everyone else on the Primatek line. So this can be dark as night or pale as a wispy fog. As you see, we started with it being very pale. And this is made from semi-precious stone, thought to bring luck, dispel negative energy, and promote clarity of purpose. So you can keep adding to make it darker as you wish. Now join me as I swatch my 8 Daniel Smith Luminescent watercolors. Daniel Smith Luminescent watercolors are specialty colors with optical effects found in nature that regular colors cannot replicate. These colors have an iridescent sheen, shimmer, sparkle, or color shift often seen in birds, feathers, insects, fish, flowers, metals, and water. And so we are starting with the first one that I have right here, which is duochrome turquoise. So duochrome turquoise has two pigments. It has PW20 and PW6. It says excellent on light fast rating, transparent, non-staining, and granulating. It's one of my favorites because turquoise, I really love that color. And just this duochrome effect on this one. So stunning when you use it for insects. Even the beautiful fishes, you can use this color too. The next one, we are swatching duochrome Adobe now. Has two pigments as well, PW20 and PW6. This is also one of my favorites. This one is excellent on light fast fading, transparent, non-staining, and granulating. So duochrome Adobe shifts between saturated copper and a brilliant red metallic. It's time for duochrome hibiscus. Still two pigments, PW20 and PW6. Excellent on the light fast fading, non-staining, and granulating. Oh, this is such a beauty. duochrome hibiscus shifts between red violet and a shimmering iridescent blue violet. Now I am swatching Interference Lilac. This one still with two pigments, PW20 and PW6. Excellent and light fast fading, transparent, non-staining, non-granulating. Interference Lilac glows with a transparent shine of violet when glazed over dark colors or painted directly into black paper. And when painted on white paper, as you see here on the top part, interference pigments display a subtle sheen. Here we are swatching pearlescent white this time, and still two pigments, PW20 and PW6. Excellent on the light fast fading, transparent, non-staining, but granulating. Pearlescent colors give white paper a pearl-like luster right here, and we can use this pearlescent white as a slightly opaque glimmer glaze, or we can combine it with other colors to create sparkling pastel tones. I can just use this on top of any color and then it's gonna be shimmering. I really love it. And if you are painting a night sky and you want the sky to shimmer, you can add this pearlescent white as well, especially on the winter skies. Now it's time for Iridescent Sunstone. Still PW20, PW6. Excellent on light fast fading, transparent, non-staining, but granulating. I'm really enjoying swatching this ones because I'm so fascinated by the glimmer, the shimmer of these luminescent colors, luminescent paints. So this Iridescent Sunstone is a soft metallic pink with a glimmering gold. So Iridescent Watercolors, part of Daniel Smith Luminescent Watercolor Collection, reflect light, causing it to scatter, and their transparent quality adds a fascinating sense of depth to an artwork. Another iridescent color on my watercolor collection is this iridescent antique silver, which is just one pigment, a PW20. Excellent light fast, transparent, non-staining, granulating. This iridescent antique silver is a pewter shade that is deeper in tone than other metallic silver watercolors. Last but definitely not the least, the most striking iridescent color on my collection is this iridescent electric blue. PW20, PW6 are the pigments. Excellent light fast fading, transparent, non-staining, granulating. Even Daniel Smith says that this iridescent electric blue is their brightest, most vibrant luminescent color. It is described to be the color of sun striking the blue stones. So there you have it, everybody. We are able to finally swatch all of my Primatek watercolors right here, and the dry down is so beautiful. We can see the granulation of these watercolors. They are just so stunning, and I wish I could collect all of the 36 Primatek watercolors. And also we swatch the iridescent colors on my collection. I only have 8, but I believe that the 8 that I have are really beautiful and the best ones right here. They look so nice, mostly on the dark background, but some of the colors really show up even with the white watercolor paper. And all of my Daniel Smith Watercolors is officially swatched. So if you haven't checked out my other videos, please go ahead and check it out here on my YouTube channel. They're under the live videos, and this is the only one that I filmed because I didn't have time to go live today. But yeah, all of them are here, and then I have spaces for the colors that I have chosen that I would be grabbing very soon. And stay tuned for all the updates for this watercolors. Let me just go ahead and focus on these other swatches that we have right here. So it's all on this part of my watercolor organizer, and these are all of the primary colors that we have here, from the yellows to the oranges, reds, we have pinks, the purples, and then we have blues right here. And then after the blues, down here, which I have on this side, we have the earth tones, starting with the greens. We have the burgundies, and then here is the quinacondones and all the other ones, and then the brown colors here, and the grays and the blacks at the bottom. If you made it this far, thank you very much for joining me on another Art Therapy Thursday, and I would love to see you again on the future ones. So please subscribe so that YouTube will notify you whenever I upload a new YouTube video or when I go live, and I'll be able to chat with you and we share our thoughts about art, watercolors, art materials, and so much more. See you on my next video, and keep on creating art. Keep on practicing. See ya.